How will you describe the job search for Gen Zs right now?
Challenging.
Entry-level jobs require 10 years of working experience.
I hear like the economy is not really that good.
For me and my friends who are job hunting, I would say around 400 to 500 applications have been sent out.
It feels bad to be ghosted by a company.
Job search is harsh.
So yeah, it's just very difficult to find jobs these days.
We're right here in the heart of Singapore CBD, and this is the dream, right? After years of studying, getting a good degree, a stable office job, and your very own lanyard.
But this dream feels further away for many Gen Z graduates because they're hit with a market of economic uncertainty, the rise of AI, and a global competition for jobs.
This is Dave Peter with a 3.9 GPA from Poly, a business degree from NTU, and 6 stellar internships at companies like Porsche and AWS. He should have been a top hire.
Instead, he sent out over 150 resumes, and the result? One job offer. His journey, shared openly on TikTok, represents the struggle of an entire generation trying to find their footing in a world where the rules have changed. When you first started your job hunt, how many resumes did you send out?
I sent out about more than 100 resumes,
In a short span of how long?
about 8 to 9 months.
8 to 9 months, 100 resumes.
And for the interviews you did get, right? What was the whole interview process like?
So it's a super lengthy process. So they started off with maybe like online assessment, and then after that they do a higher view, which is like an online interview, and then you finally get to meet the HR, and then after that you might have a take-home assignment, 1 or 2, and then followed by maybe like 2 or 3 more rounds.
How do you feel about this whole process?
I just feel it's super draining. It's like running a marathon.
Okay, so then after so many hurdles, were any of them successful?
Unfortunately not. Yeah.
Oh.
This is a very confusing part. You see, you've got the grades, you've got all the big name internships that people long after, and you've got the drive grades. So why has it been so hard?
Okay, so I'm not a first class honor, so I don't really have that much of a grade. I only have my internship. But I think more importantly, companies are looking out for like other skills, let's say like your management skills and all that. So sometimes it can be very demoralizing. And if you don't have the skill set that the company is looking for.
Okay, you know what? I think that, right, the skies are feeling really set for you as well. So how about let's continue our chat indoors?
Okay.
Let's go.
Sounds good.
So do you think that the tough competition you're facing is a contributing factor as well?
Yes, definitely. Especially with the recent retrenchment, people with like 2 or 3 years experience are also competing with like fresh grads. Yeah, that's super tough. You see the weather now? So gloomy, just like my job hunt.
I think the whole job hunt.
Before going back to Dave, I am curious about the employer's perspective. So I asked a recruiter from Randstad Singapore, a local branch of one of the world's leading talent recruitment company, on their insights of the job market. Why does it feel like the current job market is especially tough for Gen Z graduates in Singapore right now?
Number one is obviously the global economic situation. There's a lot of uncertainties in today's climate. Number two, there are a lot more, our junior and execution level roles that are being outsourced across the whole region. Main reason is because of cost of labor. Number three, I think we all live in the world of AI at the moment, and the next 1 to 3 years we'll see a huge transformation. So companies are looking into that and deciding, hey, should I wait a couple more months or years before really hiring the role until there's a pressing need?
Meanwhile, as recent graduates like Dave endure a prolonged job hunting process without any income, many turn to part-time jobs and side hustles. For Dave, he is trying out as a live streamer on TikTok, which has a lower barrier of entry. Alrighty, Dave, here's the challenge you have. You have 10 minutes to do a live stream and you have to sell this shaver. And here's the catch. There is going to be one special guest who is going to be secretly watching, and she is an expert in this field. Are you ready?
Yes.
Dave has been live streaming tirelessly to earn allowance to sustain himself while he's unemployed, showing his resilience and a glimpse of what Gen Zs are doing to stay afloat.
What's your mission today?
My mission today is to go and watch Dave's live. And let's see. I hope that there will be more people doing live streams. I think the demo that he did just now is very good, because he showed everybody that the shaver will actually not poke the
This is 8K luminous light, right? So let's say right, you're in a shower, right, and then you want to bend down and then shave your groin, right? Your back now is blocking the light. Then now you cannot see. So now with this 8K luminous light, you can see. Okay, or not, brothers? Okay, y'all want to get? You can get ready. Okay.
Woo! Good job! Esther, good job, brother. You did really well. You know that when you like talk about the balls, right? And I was like, oh, damn, this is so funny.
Yeah.
Are you ready to see your special guest? For those Gen Zs, right, who are looking for jobs, how can they earn some extra allowance by doing live streaming?
It's very important to find your niche. Like for example, you are very warm, very authentic, and it depends on your crowd, or you can choose your own fixed timing. So if you say, okay, now I want to do morning live, so you can just fix on morning live every day to build this crowd. At the same time, you can create videos and then just tag the product on the video, and then you can also earn while you are not doing live stream.
So I think it's good for Gen Z because they get to earn the extra allowance, right? But when they are not doing the live stream, they can send out their resumes and continue looking for opportunities.
Speaking about resumes, we asked the recruiter for his tips for fresh grads. Resume is usually the first hurdle. How do you make yourself and your resume stand out?
You put data points, quantifiable, that you can actually explain quite easily. You coming out of university, potentially many of you have joined clubs and ran an event independently that was successful. Or you're a treasurer at one of these clubs and then you manage it well. Number two, I would say don't overuse AI. From my understanding, they do have like an applicant tracking system, ATS, that actually can detect AI, right? If it's fully copied from AI, it just shows that you're not doing it yourself.
Okay, Dave, you didn't keep your job search private. Instead, you launched a TikTok account.
Welcome to my 2024 job hunt recap. And yes, I'm still finding, sadly.
You went to share openly about your experience. What made you do so?
I think fundamentally I wanted to just keep it like a diary to myself, but also at the same time try to encourage people who are facing similar issues and that we can write this out together.
As much as they can pivot, many fresh grads' ultimate goal is to find a full-time job as soon as possible. So we asked the experts on how to increase employability while balancing expectations.
We heard from many undergrads that internships are a very critical factor to landing a job. So what is a strategic approach to, going for internships?
I think the first idea that people have is, if I have 2 more internships than my friend, I will likely get a full-time job.
Is that true?
My opinion and my observation is I don't think so it's true. Strategically, what would help you is when you go for internship, I think you really have to look out for the people who can help you. If you are interested in staying in the company or you want to be offered, I think it's worthwhile to really go build meaningful relationships with the people there.
And besides internships, what can students do right now to increase their employability and make themselves more attractive to prospective employers?
There's the $1 million question, Joey. I would say a few things, right? Internship is critical, but my suggestion for internship is that, just don't go for the brand itself. Go somewhere that probably aligned to your career aspiration. Let's say you have 3 banks that you want to go for, because in the end you want to be an investment banker. Go for bank A, B, C that are very aligned, right? Number 2 is definitely joining interest groups that are in university. I've heard so many stories that, if a person A in an interest group gets a job, he or she might refer you into the same company, right?
Okay, finally.
And I think third, build a good LinkedIn profile. Join the communities and the organizations that you potentially like to work for. Like, have some comments.
What can we tell recruiters to make ourselves stand out more?
It's a good one, again, right? I would say another one that I see more and more common is a situational based question. So example, let's say you are in a marketing role where say, hey, you do have a marketing budget of 1 million. How will you allocate it per se? So there's no wrong or right answer, but you need to know how you think. Critical thinking is critical.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I really learned a lot. Thank you.
For Gen Z's job seeker right now, what is one mindset shift that you really want to install in them?
I like the Gen Zs a lot. I work a lot with them. They are bold. They know what they want. I think I really like it. But maybe in the midst of it, they find it difficult to find a job that can fulfill all of that conditions. Important thing is really embrace yourself. Embrace who you are, but also understand this is like a global.
Wow, from Dave's live streaming to the insights from our experts, I think it's really clear that the job hunt now is no longer just a passive game of sending out resumes.
Exactly, the journey is really tough and there is a whole new playbook out there. But the key is to be resilient and proactive, which means if you want to be proactive, you can comment below and let us know what is your biggest challenge when doing a job hunt.
Follow Gen Z Crash Course for more, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya!